Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to be drafting a peplum top with princess dots. So we're going to go ahead and place our nipple to nipple measurements, which is 8 inches, and then we are going to be placing the half, which is 4. Then I'm placing it on the bust, under bust and waist as I already labeled it, and then under the waist I already added ½ inch allowance. So we are going to rule that out, and then we are going to go ahead and place 1 inch on both sides. We are also going to be placing 1 inch on both sides of the under bust, and then we are going to rule from the waist to the under bust on both sides, and then connect it to the bust. Moving on, we are going to be coming down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope, and then our neckline is going to be 5 inches. And then we are just going to connect those 2 dots together to get our shoulder slope. Right now we're going to get the midpoint of our armhole. So mine is 8, so my midpoint is going to be 4, and then I'm just going to put that and then connect the 2 dots. We are going to connect our bust to the midpoint of the armhole. While connecting our bust to the armhole, you can see that I extended the line. So on that extended line, we are going to be measuring 1 inch, and then we are going to be covering in that 1 inch to form our new armhole. Moving on to the neckline, our neckline depth is 8 inches, and then we are going to be connecting the 8 inches to the width of our neckline, which is 5 inches. Moving on, we'll be adding our body measurements. The bust, my bust measurement is 10, and we are going to be adding 1 inch for the sewing allowance, and then we'll be placing that same measurement, which is 11, above the bust. Moving on to the under bust, so the under bust is 8.5, and then we'll be adding 1 inch sewing allowance and 2 inches for the darts. On the waist, we're going to be placing the same measurements we placed on the under bust. 8.5 inches plus 1 inch for sewing allowance and 2 inches for the dots, and we are going to be connecting the 4 lines together. Moving on to the back, we are also going to be placing our nipple to nipple measurements, which is 4 inches. So we're placing that on the waist, and the under bust, and on the bust line, and then we are going to be going up to the chest line, which is 10 inches, and then we are going to be marking the nipple to nipple measurement on the chest line. For the darts, we are going to be marking 0.5 inch on both sides, and then we are going to be tracing it to the chest line. For the neckline, we are going to be marking 5 inches for the width, and then for the depth for our shoulder, 1 inch for our shoulder depth, and we are going to be ruling that. And for our neckline depth, we're also going to be marking 1 inch, and then we're just going to mark that and connect our neckline. For the armhole, we are just going to use our curved ruler and just curve it. Then next, we want to get the princess dart curve for the back. So we are going to get the midpoint of the armhole, which is 4 inches. And we are going to connect the armhole, half of the armhole, to the chest line dart. Moving on, we'll be adding our body measurements: 10 inches for the bust, 1 inch allowance, and then 1 inch for the darts. Same for the chest line: 10 inch for the bust, 1 inch for the allowance, and 1 inch for darts. On the under bust, 8.5 for the body measurements, 1 inch sewing allowance, and 1 inch darts. The same measurement on the under bust is what we're going to be placing on the waist: 8.5 for the body measurement, 1 inch for darts, and 1 inch for the sewing allowance. Then we are just going to connect the body measurements together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video really helpful. I'll be posting part 2 on where I sew the princess dart peplum top with the scrunch sleeve. And I also really want to thank my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.